how heart disease has touched your life?
Yep. In 2009, I had the blessing of having twin boys, and I had a perfect pregnancy. I was the slimmest I'd ever been. I was healthy. But 5 days after they were born, I suffered from heart failure while I was still in the hospital with the boys, and they were in the NICU. And what's interesting about it is I had never been pregnant. Didn't know that that was a risk. You know, when you've never done something, you don't know what your body's supposed to be doing. And if I hadn't been in the hospital, I probably wouldn't be sitting here talking to you today. And all the women, you know, I'm in the age bracket, all my friends are having babies, and they've never heard of anybody having that sort of problem after birth either. So, you know, not to freak out pregnant people, but I tell them because I didn't know it could happen.
Do you have what's your personal experiences with heart disease? Do you have any personal experiences with family or anything like that?
Just my own personal. There's not a heart disease in my family, and so again, it's not something that I recognize as being, you know, a potential issue for me. But since I had the boys and I had the heart failure issue, I now have, you know, high blood pressure and have to see the cardiologist and, you know, make the right choices for me and my family. So,
how has that affected you emotionally?
You know, I think it really kind of prioritizes you. When you become a mom, it's like this secret club and you have this overwhelming sense of responsibility, but even more so when you have, you know, 2 chaplains visit you in your own hospital room with 5-day-old babies, you really start to realize that your health is critical. I mean, your babies need, you know, the mom. So it's an eye-opener.
Now, considering that heart disease kills more women than cancer, why do you think women don't talk more about heart disease?
I don't know. I'm not sure if it's something that you don't think about somebody having. We certainly didn't talk about it in my family. It wasn't an issue, but it's there, and it doesn't have to be a family history for you to become, you know, a survivor or a victim or, you know.
So what changes have you made or will make for yourself and your loved ones after uncovering the truth about heart disease?
Well, I make sure everybody that's pregnant knows that they need to be very vocal about what's happening to their bodies, and even just, you know, my girlfriends in general, if you think something's wrong, you need to take responsibility for yourself and, you know, to go see a doctor. But, you know, in general, I'm lucky. I only have to take blood pressure medicine, which a lot of people do, but living a healthy life and keeping your heart healthy is a lot of in your control. So it does need to be talked about.
How do you share this truth with others to help end our #1 killer?
I just tell people about my heart failure all the time. I feel like I scare pregnant people, but it's, you know, it happened, and so that's, you know, that's my biggest gift, I guess, is that I'm able to sit here and talk about it.